Testament lesson for today is written in the book of the prophet Isaiah. Isaiah 52, 7 through 10. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of the messenger, who announces peace, who brings good news, who announces salvation, and who says to Zion, your God reigns. Listen, your sentinels lift up their voices. Together they sing for joy. For in plain sight they see the return of the Almighty to Zion. Break forth together into singing, you ruins of Jerusalem. For Yahweh has comforted Zion's people. Yahweh has redeemed Jerusalem. The Almighty's holy arm has bared before the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our God. Hear what the Spirit says today.
Thanks be to God.
From the book of Psalms, Psalm 98. O sing to the Almighty a new song, for God has done marvelous things.
The right hand and holy arm of God have found victory for the Almighty.
The Almighty has made known his victory.
God has revealed the vindication of God in the sight of the nations.
Remembered for steadfast love and faithfulness to the house of Israel is the Almighty.
All the ends of the earth have seen the victory of our God.
Make a joyful noise to the Almighty, all the earth.
Break forth into joyous song and sing praises.
Sing praises to God with the lyre and the sound of melody.
With the trumpets and the sound of the horn, make a joyful noise before God.
Let the sea roar and all that fills it, the world and those who live in it.
Let the floods clap their hands, let the hills sing together for joy.
At the presence of God, for the Almighty is coming to judge the earth.
God will judge the world with righteousness and the peoples with equity.
Long ago, God spoke to our ancestors in many and various ways by the prophets. But in these last days, he has spoken to us by his Son, whom God appointed heir of all things, through whom God also created the world. He is the reflection of God's glory and the exact imprint of God's very being. And when he sustains all things by his powerful will, when he had made purification for sins, he sat down at the right hand of the Majesty on high, having become as much superior to angels as the name he has inherited is more excellent than theirs. For to which of the angels did God ever say, you are my son, today I have begotten you? Or again, I will be his father, and he will be my son. And again, when God brings the firstborn into the world, God says, let all God's angels worship him. Of the angels, God says, he makes his angels winds and his servants flames of fire. But of the Son, he says, your throne, O God, is forever and ever, and the righteous scepter is the scepter of your kingdom. You have loved righteousness and hated wickedness. Therefore God, your God, has anointed you with the oil of gladness beyond your companions. And in the beginning, Creator, you founded the earth, and the heavens are the work of your hands. They will perish, but you remain. They will all wear out like clothing, like a cloak. You will roll them up, and like clothing, they will be changed. But you are the same, and your years will never end. Hear what the Spirit says today.
Thanks be to God.
St. John.
Glory to you, God.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came into being through him, and without him not one thing came into being. What has come into being in him was life, and the life was the light of all people. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not overcome it. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify to the light, so that all may believe through him. He himself was not the light, but he came to testify to that light. The true light which enlightens everyone was coming into the world. He was in the world, and the world came into being through him, yet the world did not know him. He came to what was his own, and his own people did not accept him. But to all who received him, who believed in his name, he gave power to become children of God, who were born not of blood, or of the will of the flesh, or of the will of man, but of God. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And we have seen his glory, the glory as of a Father's only Son, full of grace and truth. This is the gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Mary rocked the